Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Learn with Sir Glenn, and for this video we're going to discuss measure of a central angle. So let's go. Before we proceed with the measure of central angle, let's have a review first of the definition of central angle. Central angle is an angle formed by two distinct radii with a vertex at the center. So if you have circle with center A, so this is circle A, and you have point on the circle, so let's have point B on the circle. Connect it to point A, you will form a radius. So if you have another point on the circle, let's have point C. Connect it to point A, you will have another radius, and these two radii will form an angle, and this angle is called the central angle. So in our figure, we have angle BAC or angle CAB is an example of central angle of circle A. So if you have central angle, you will also have an intercepted arc. It is an arc encased by a segment or angle. So in our angle, the arc inside angle BAC is arc BC. So therefore, arc BC is an intercepted arc of angle BAC. So now let's have the measure of central angle. And here are the things that you have to remember when you want to solve or you want to find the measure of central angle. First, the degree measure around the circle is 360 degrees. So if you have a circle with center A, then the degree measure of circle A is equal to 360 degrees. Next, the degree measure of semicircle is 180 degrees. So in our circle, if we have point B and point D forming a diameter, you divide your circle into two semicircles, and each semicircle will measure 180 degrees in degree measure. So therefore, semicircle BD is equal to 180 degrees. Then we have the measure of central angle is equal to the measure of its intercepted arc. So if we have point C on a circle and connect it to your center A, you will form a radius and you will now have a central angle. So in our figure, let's have central angle BAC with intercepted arc BC. So since the measure of central angle is equal to the measure of intercepted arc, then we can say that the measure of angle BAC is equal to the measure of arc BC. So in symbol, measure of angle BAC is equal to measure of arc BC. So if our arc BC is 78 degrees, then we can say that the measure of angle BAC is also 78 degrees because their measures are equal. Now let's have this example. Given circle A and the measure of angle CAD is equal to 45 degrees and the measure of arc BE is equal to 82 degrees, find the measure of the following. So let's have measure of arc CD. So since CD is the intercepted arc of angle CAD, then the measure of arc CD is equal to 45 degrees. Now let's have measure of angle BAE. So angle BAE is the central angle with intercepted arc BE. So since arc BE is 82 degrees, then measure of angle BAE is equal to 82 degrees. Let's have measure of arc BC. So BC is arc which is a part of a semicircle. So therefore, if you combine BE, BC, and CD, you should have 180 degrees. So since we already have here 45 and 82, subtracting it from 180 degrees, you will have 53. So the measure of arc BC is equal to 53 degrees. So let's try the measure of angle BAC. So BAC is the central angle with intercepted arc BC. So since BC is 53 degrees, therefore angle BAC is equal to 53 degrees. So let's have measure of arc DE. So arc DE is a semicircle, so therefore the measure of arc DE is 180 degrees. Okay, so let's have another one. So given circle A with measure of angle DAB equals 10x plus 18 and measure of arc BD equals 12x minus 2, solve for the following. So first, let's solve for x. So since the given measure here has x variable, if you want to solve for the measure of your angle in intercepted arc, you have to solve for the value of x first. And to do that, we need to have an equation. And to get an equation, we use the property of your given central angle and intercepted arc, which is the measure of angle DAB, which is the central angle, is equal to the measure of its intercepted arc, which is arc DB. And the given measure of angle DAB is equal to 10x plus 18, and the given measure of arc DB is equal to 12x minus 2. So replacing this one will give you 10x plus 18 is equal to 12x minus 2. Then to solve this, we combine like terms. We isolate those with x variable on one side and those without x variable on the other side. And that will give us 10x minus 12x equals negative 2 minus 18. So simplifying this will give you negative 2x equals negative 20. Then divide both sides by negative 2. Then we will have x is equal to 10. So if you already have the value of x, you can now solve for the missing angles or intercepted arc. So let's say you want to find the measure of angle DAB. So since angle DAB has the measure 10x plus 18 and the value of x is equal to 10, we're just going to replace the x on the given measure of angle DAB with 10. So that will give us measure of angle DAB is equal to 10 times 10 plus 18, which will give us 100 plus 18, and that is 118 degrees. So therefore, measure of angle DAB is equal to 118 degrees. Now let's find the measure of arc BD. So since arc BD is the intercepted arc of angle DAB, the measure of arc BD is equal to 118 degrees, which is the same as the central angle. If you want, you can also use the 12x minus 2, replacing x with 10, then minus 2. So you will have 120 minus 2, which will give you the same answer, which is 118 degrees. So now let's find the measure of arc CD. So arc CD is equal to 62 degrees. Since arc CD and arc DB will form a semicircle, which is 180 degrees, and you already have DB is equal to 118 degrees, so therefore CD should be 62 degrees, so that when you combine the two arcs, you will have 180 degrees. Then let's find the measure of angle CAD. So angle CAD is central angle with intercepted arc CD. So since CD is 62 degrees, measure of angle CAD is equal to 62 degrees. Then find the measure of angle CAE. So angle CAE is a linear pair together with angle CAD. So the sum of these two angles should be 180 degrees. So since angle CAD is equal to 62 degrees, then angle CAE is equal to 118 degrees. Aside from that, angle CAE is the vertical angle together with angle DAB. So since angle DAB is 118 degrees, CAE should be 118 degrees. Okay, so let's have our last example. So let's have given circle A with measure of angle DAB is equals 6x, measure of angle CAD equals 4x minus 8, and measure of angle BAC is equal to 4x plus 18. Solve for the following. So let's say you want to solve for x. So if you want to solve for x, you have to make an equation from your given. So since on our given, we have here three central angles composing your whole circle. So meaning adding these three angles will give you the whole circle, which will measure 360 degrees. So therefore, we can make an equation like this. Measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CAD plus measure of angle BAC is equal to 360 degrees. Replacing the given angles with the given measures, we will have 6x plus 4x minus 8 plus 4x plus 18 is equal to 360 degrees. So combining like terms, we will have 14x plus 10 equals 360 degrees. So isolating the variable on one side, you will have 14x equals 360 minus 10. Then we will have 14x equals 350. Divide both sides by 14. Then x is equal to 25. So after solving for x, we can now solve for the missing measure of angle. So let's say we want to solve for the measure of angle DAB. So since on the given figure, measure of angle DAB is equal to 6x, we're just going to replace the x with the given value of x that we obtained, which is 25. So that will give us 6 times 25, which will give us 150 degrees. So therefore, measure of angle DAB is equal to 150 degrees. So let's try to find the measure of angle CAD. So in our given figures, measure of angle CAD is equal to 4x minus 8. So since that is 4x minus 8, we're just going to replace the x with 25, and that will give us 4 times 25 minus 8. And this one will give us 100 minus 8, which is 92 degrees. So therefore, measure of angle CAD is equal to 92 degrees. So now let's find the measure of angle BAC. On our figure, measure of angle BAC is equal to 4x plus 18. Replacing the x with 25, we will have 4 times 25 plus 18. Then that will give us 100 plus 18, which will give us 118 degrees. So measure of angle BAC is equal to 118 degrees. So if you want to check your answer if these measures of angles are correct, you simply add the 3 and you should have 360 degrees. 92 plus 118 plus 150 is equal to 360 degrees. We can also find the measure of your missing arc. So let's have to find the measure of arc BD. So since arc BD is the intercepted arc of angle DAB, then arc BD is equal to 150 degrees. Find the measure of arc CD. Arc CD is the intercepted arc of angle CAD, so therefore the measure of arc CD is 92 degrees. Then arc CB is the arc intercepted by angle CAB, which is 118 degrees, so therefore it is 118 degrees. Okay, so that's it. We're done. Thank you for watching and hope you have learned something from this video.